Have you ever had an experience that was kind of harsh at the end, and when you want to do that again, you're like, wow, I need to take a little break? Well, this is Minutespirations. Today's topic, evaluate later. So many of you know that our family took a trip to Italy for a couple of purposes. One, to drop mom off. Two, just to kind of see some sights and get our girls exposed to Europe. So mission one, accomplished. Mission two, accomplished as well. And a couple of friends of mine have said, well, did the girls have fun? And I said, you know what? Why don't you wait about 6 months before you ask them? And they say, well, why is that? Because I'm afraid what you'll hear is, golly, we walked a lot. Because I heard it, Dad, oh my God, I've never walked so much in my whole life. So how does this relate to evaluate later? Daniel Kahneman, a behavioral economist, died a few years back. Well, he and a crew of scientists did an experiment on folks that had gotten colonoscopies without sedation. And I know you're saying, oh my God, you're kidding. Back in the day, you weren't sedated, right? Nowadays you are, thank goodness. So here's what happened. They sedated the colonoscopy patients, and when they came out, they evaluated on two things. They call it the peak end rule. First off, the peak pain and end pain. And what they found was, interestingly enough, those who had moderate pain through the experience, if you will, but ended on a kind of a more irritation note, evaluated like they had more pain. It hurt worse. Whereas the folks that had higher pain in the middle and were left with a fairly moderate pain at the end said, we didn't have that bad of an experience. So how does this relate? Again, how you end something is how you'll remember it, except that in time, it might get a little better. So ask my girls now, they'll probably say, hey, we saw the Statue of David. We heard my dad say gracias instead of grazia. We drank affogato, we had pasta and bread, and we had a great time. And Julius Caesar says, men will believe just about what they want to. So how you believe is how you will achieve. Make today great, pass it on. See you next time.